Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, just announced today that Bitcoin is real currency and cannot be faked. The most original form of real currency is gold. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how the price of gold can actually predict the price of Bitcoin and why I'm expecting Bitcoin to go above $150,000 to $200,000 per coin. If you do enjoy the video, smash the like and subscribe. Let's not waste any more time. Here we can see a tweet from Elon Musk literally just a couple of hours ago replying. He is saying that Bitcoin is based on energy. You can issue fake fiat currency, and every government in history has done so, but it's impossible to fake energy. Here we move on to the chart, showing gold is a leader and Bitcoin follows even harder. That's going to be the main focus of today's video, where I'm going to be overlaying the price of gold on top of the price of Bitcoin and actually showing you how gold is an extreme indicator, signaling right now that Bitcoin could go to major all-time highs. So here in this post, this is what we're going to be studying, where we're able to see when Bitcoin is basically going sideways, gold is having major rallies to the upside. And in periods where gold is having sideways momentum, Bitcoin then has major rallies to the upside. Coming back over to the chart, this is now the monthly chart overlaid on the monthly chart of Bitcoin. So gold and Bitcoin together. Now, some key areas that I really want to show you. See, this bottom chart right here is gold on the weekly. This top chart is Bitcoin on the weekly. We can even delete the EMA. We don't need the EMA. So let's look at a period where gold right here came to major all-time highs. In this period where gold was in a descending channel, we can see Bitcoin rip to major new all-time highs. We then see the opposite effect, where in this next period, Bitcoin goes sideways to down. But then look right here, we get quite a strong rally on gold. Then gold goes down to sideways during this period, and Bitcoin has a super strong rally back to that old all-time high at that 2021 period. Now let's continue on and compare the price during the beginning of the bull run. So the bull run really began back here at the end of 2022. We can see Bitcoin and gold actually rallying very, very similar. But then we have a period, most importantly right through here, where we can see that Bitcoin had a huge rally to the upside. But gold during this period was quite stable. Quite similarly to the past, right here we had sideways momentum on Bitcoin. We had major breakout to all-time highs on gold. We then had sideways momentum on gold, major breakout on Bitcoin. Sideways to downwards momentum on Bitcoin, major all-time highs on gold. So what I'm trying to show you and trying to signal to you is when gold goes through periods of sideways momentum, you see Bitcoin actually have huge rallies to the upside. And opposite, when we're having Bitcoin in this sideways period, we see gold have huge rips to the upside. So how can we make money from this right here in today's chart? How can we analyze today's chart and say, okay, this is how I can take advantage of gold and Bitcoin, because we can see Bitcoin is right now going through a period of sideways momentum. So basically for the last 3 months, Bitcoin has really failed to break above all-time highs. Every time we have a push above all-time highs, we've had a rejection. But completely opposite, we're now seeing gold have huge breakouts to all-time highs as Bitcoin is making this sideways trading range. And as I've shown you in the past from multiple examples, when gold now begins to trade sideways to down, that's when we'll finally have momentum for Bitcoin to break to all-time highs, this 150 to potentially $200,000. As we've seen in the past, gold leads and Bitcoin follows even harder. Now, why do you think that is? Is because the money that actually outflows from gold, so when we do begin to see this sideways to down momentum from gold after we've had this, rip up over 100%, you'll see that money then flow into Bitcoin because that money isn't then going to sit into cash. Gold is going to look for the next best risk opportunity, and that is going to be in Bitcoin. So I'm telling you right now, if we follow from the past, it rhymes very, very similarly. We've had that huge breakout on gold, nearly doubling in price. We'll see that flow on effect as people begin to sell onto gold. We'll see that flow then come into Bitcoin. It's happened time and time again. The probability is very high, and you can go back and do this exact backtesting with me as you see Bitcoin's going down to sideways, gold breaks to all-time highs, gold goes sideways, Bitcoin then breaks to all-time highs. Bitcoin's now going sideways, gold is breaking to all-time highs, and it's basically just a flip-flop effect. The money from gold then flows into Bitcoin. As Bitcoin profits, that then flows back into gold. It's really going back to this original tweet from Elon Musk. Bitcoin is based on energy. You can't issue fake fiat currency. And obviously, gold is basically the original form of currency, the original form to trade for goods and services. That's why we're seeing gold have that major rise. Clearly, as there's major turmoil across the world, nobody wants to hold fiat currency. Even the richest man in the world understands that. And if we look at the past, the rhyming feature would be that Bitcoin, as gold goes sideways, Bitcoin now breaks out to all-time highs. And we see basically pretty similar move that we've seen here. We had major sideways momentum, basically what we've seen for the last 12 months. And then we get that huge flow on effect, very, very similar to gold. One other thing that I do want to touch on just on the end is Google Trends for altcoin season is exploding. We've basically been sideways, but just in the last couple of days, we've seen a huge increase in the overall Google Trends, people actually searching for altcoin season and altcoins in general. So that's really the final phase of the bull run, is seeing a huge flow on effect to crypto and especially these altcoins. So stay tuned for the next video. I'm bringing out so much content. Smash the like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.